Yeah, no, no, nothing's off limits. I'm open
Yeah.
book. It's all good. I don't duck no questions.
Well, thank you so much again for being here, and we are recording. I'm just doing a screen recording right now because we don't have like a mic setup or anything. But I think Instagram has a great like video chat setup, and I see a lot of people doing
Mhm.
this. So we haven't connected in such a long time, and I do apologize for that. But I wanted to reach out to you and just have just a heart to heart and just a conversation. You're an amazing artist. You have a great heart, and meeting you in person, like I felt like I've known you forever. So
Mhm.
I feel like we can have these comfortable, uncomfortable, raw conversations. So again, thank you, thank
No
you.
doubt. Thank you for having me. I think you're also a dope photographer. You have a wonderful venue, and hey, it's a pleasure to come on and speak with you today. And hey, I hope we do this a lot more in the future.
Yes, yes, yes. Live from my restroom, y'all. My ring light from you.
Hey, hey, it's all good, man. I'm at the beauty shop.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, Mama's beauty shop.
Yeah, my mom, she let me come and use the other room.
Oh, nice. Perfect. But God willing, we'll, set up at the studio. Just timing right now is just not on my side. Um, but okay, so yesterday, do you remember the video I posted and you commented on?
Yes, of course, of course.
Yeah, what do you remember from it?
I remembered you talked about seasons and touched on like starting over, creating new chapters in your life, and being in those areas where you have to move into a new season. And I think that it's a very interesting topic because a lot of people, they don't understand that growth is really an uncomfortable process. So, it's always good to realize where you are,
Yeah.
especially when you're starting something new. And I think it's important that whenever you start something new, to have the right mind to where you understand that the next level is always going to be different.
Whew.
So I think it's important to make those changes within yourself.
Yeah, I struggle with that till this day, even though I preach it all the time. Whenever I encounter something difficult and challenging, I'm like, okay, all right, Lord, I know, I know this is all you, but man, it will either sit your ass down or motivate the fuck out of you,
Hmm.
excuse my language, but man, it's just one of those moments. And I feel like the older you get, the stronger the message and the lessons are. Does that make sense? It's like
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
when you get older, I feel like you should want more, right? So the minute you desire to acquire more, to level up, as people say in life, it's just like, okay, all of those desires and vision and everything, it requires a lot of time, a lot of dedication, sacrifice. You're gonna lose people because they're not gonna
Mhm.
understand where you're going. And um like now I feel like I kind of don't have any friends anymore because it's just like we don't speak the same language. And
Mhm.
is it our job to, you know, bring them along, or should we just allow them to like come with us willingly? Like, what does that make I mean,
Yeah,
does that sound
yeah,
crazy?
absolutely. I think that as you continue to grow, a lot of things are gonna fall off. And I think that the reason why is because whenever you make those changes within yourself, certain things you can't do anymore, right? So, I've been strengthening my walk with God a lot here more recently, and a lot of the things that I used to do, I can't do.
Right.
I can't catch myself, smoking a lot. I
Right.
can't catch myself drinking a lot no more. I always have that conscious thought in the back of my mind, like, man, maybe I really shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
So it's making me stray away from certain things that I used to do, and
Mm.
certain things that I used to say, I don't even really. do those things anymore. But it's just
Wow.
because now I'm more tapped in with, I think, who God wants me to be.
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm there yet. I still got a
Right.
lot to
None of
work
us
on.
are. None of us
We are
are.
humans, but I think that at the end of the day, when you're trying to level up and you ask God, hey, show me the right way to do these things,
Mhm.
you know, show me a sign, give me an answer. Once He gives you those answers, you got to be prepared for whatever comes with them.
And
So.
I will tell you this, it whenever I pray to God, I never ask him, um and I tell him, like, "I know you're not gonna give me the answer right away because
Mhm.
he knows I have a lot of things to work on, and I know you do as well, so, just don't ever be hard on yourself when you don't get that answer right away. We have a lot of growing up to do mentally,
Mhm.
spiritually, um, and I would love to, have another conversation with you about the old the younger me,
Mhm.
because
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I want people to fall in love with not only the man you are today, but like the old versions of us, because I have a
Mhm.
story to tell too. Um, but I think it's necessary for people to know. I mean, why not? Like, if you're not ashamed of your growth, then why not
Mhm.
tell people everything? Uh,
Yeah.
and I think that's just being real,
Mhm.
just because I would love to inspire the people
Of course.
to
Of
not
course. Absolutely.
follow in my footsteps. Um, but this Nelly, yes, she's she's doing much better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, and I think it's a great point that you made about, should I keep people around, or should I lose people? I think that it all comes with, whatever you're trying to seek out. If
Mhm.
you have, an entrepreneurial mind, I think that it's important that you get around entrepreneurs, because they're going to be the ones who teach you what you need to do to make it to wherever they are. So I
Right.
think that people that are a step ahead, I think those are the people that you should, seek
Yeah.
out, because hey, and don't get me wrong, my friends, they gonna always be my friends. Just with that, I just always keep it in the back of my mind, like, man, I hope we meet up at the top someday. But for
Yeah.
right now, I gotta
Mhm.
figure out what I need to do to move on to that next level and go into my new season.
Yeah, and true friends, um, will pay attention to your needs and just step in when they know they are, you know, contributing something, when they want
Hmm.
to. Like, I'm just tired of, like, chasing people for their time and their attention and their love and their loyalty,
Hmm.
like, I shouldn't have to, just see you when there's a party, you know what I'm saying? We talked about that
Yes.
before.
Hmm.
Like, so I think those are things you should also pay attention, just women, men, business partners, everybody. So can you tell me about a moment where you realized you were entering into a new season in your life?
Well, I think I have those moments all the time.
Mhm.
Um, but here more recently, like I said, I tried to tap back in with God, because a lot was going on in my life. I feel like I'm just at a standstill and just trying to figure out what's my next move.
Mm.
What do I do next? Like
Yeah.
please,
Yes.
like trying to figure out where to go, what to do, who to reach
Yes.
out to. At certain parts of my life, I didn't know who to reach out to, even though I have
Right.
people there that I can.
Yeah.
I think that, whenever it's time for you to level up and grow, I always think that this uncomfortable feeling comes along, because
Right.
it's almost like I have to get
Yes.
very far with nothing.
Yes.
So I
And
think that
and
that's important.
yeah, that is. So I can definitely relate to what you just said because whenever I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough, and that's it's kind of burns almost in my chest, you know.
Hmm.
And that's when I know, and it hits me like, okay, I'm getting too comfortable. Like, this is,
Yeah, yeah.
I need to be doing something else. I need to move around. I need to cut certain people off. And um, I
Hmm.
recently had an experience, and I'll tell you over the phone. I'm not going to say it over over video, but it's just one of those things where I was, having a little bit too much. I was having a little. I was I can't even speak right now. Let's just say I was kind of veering to the left over here, not really focusing on my goals. I was just wasting time basically,
Hmm.
and now I'm getting kicked in the ass for it.
I
Yeah. So
heard
I'm like,
that. I heard that, man.
man, every time I stray away and I'm kind of confessing here
Hmm.
that I'm human.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, yes, so I pray that you do um connect with like-minded people, and I feel like we do need each other,
Hmm.
um and hopefully we can just build that community, and we've been talking about it again, like we've been talking about this, but we just need to make it happen. We need to
Yes.
make it happen. Just pick a day and we'll just go to the studio and just not I think I'm more worried about everything being so perfect.
Hmm.
As far as, like, setup and lighting, I'm like, "This right here is perfect, right? Don't you think?" We need
Yeah,
to do
this is
stuff like
cool.
this.
I like this. I really like this. This is dope. This is dope. And it's good. It feels like I'm venting.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I like this. This is it feels like I'm getting it off of me. So
yeah.
I'm kicking the stand. But
Yes,
I feel like this is great, man. It's good for, people to hear these type of things. And it's good to have these type of conversations because you never know who might hear it and who it could help out.
yeah. So what advice would you give, just young men that are wanting to be an artist, and, just what should they focus on first before even considering being in entertainment?
I think overall it's just make sure that you all first of all continue to create. So one thing about making music is the process of creation is always the best part to anyone who's creating, right?
Mhm.
So I think that creation is always going to make you continue to grow. And if you don't write, you stay stagnant. So I
Mhm.
say keep writing music, keep working, and whatever it is that you need to do, you'll figure it out. But as
Mhm.
long as you get those feelings and those emotions out, I
Mhm.
think you'll be good. I heard Kevin Hart say one time, he said that if you stay stuck in one moment, then you're stuck there forever.
Right.
So, as long as you continue to write, put your pen to the paper and keep going, I think that, as an artist, that's how you grow. You
Yeah.
know, making connections and everything comes next. But,
Yeah.
without any music, it's pretty much obsolete.
Yeah. And when I mean, I guess I never asked you before, but how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music since 2007.
Oh, okay,
So it's
wow.
2024 now. So
17 years?
yeah,
Yeah.
about 17 years now.
Wow. Yeah, I
Yeah, at
want I want to
first I
know
wasn't
I want to know
doing
about
music.
that process too.
Oh man, it's been rough. It's
Yeah.
been rough. But to see how much I've grown,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure to grow with the people that's been in my label, been with the same record label.
Yeah.
I'm part owner of the label as well,
Yeah.
and from the beginning, it's been a very very difficult process. But
Mm,
just to know that, I have my team who continues to, show
support
me love
you.
and
Yeah.
support. I think that those it gets me through a lot of days where,
Yeah.
I've had times where I wanted to stop,
Yeah.
but they always talk some sense into me, like, hey man, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we got
Yeah. That's
concerts, we
definitely
got albums.
that's
So
definitely love. That's when you know people love you.
hmm yeah,
When
they
they
be doing
know. Yeah.
it. They
But
keep me
again,
together.
that's part of the seasons, right?
hmm
And we need to feel that. And I feel like you wouldn't be as wise as you are if you didn't encounter all of that. And I'm also speaking for myself, you know. I've done a lot of irresponsible things in my life.
Me too.
And now
Me
tell
too.
mom don't listen. Tell mom don't listen, mom. Um, but yeah, it's just like wow. Wow. But it also comes from not knowing. You know, we
hmm
didn't just wake up and and we're just a successful artist or entrepreneur. Like we're learning as we go. You know, with dating, the same thing. We can date all the colors under the rainbow, but you know, we won't know unless we go through that. You know, people always say, "Oh, I won't date this type of race," but like, why? You know, why wouldn't
Right.
you know?
Why?
Personalities, cultures are different, but every painful moment is going to teach us something. Every person we encounter, they're going to teach us something um, more about ourselves. Um, have you ever dated anybody in your past that you've learned from?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
I've learned. I usually learn more about myself than them.
Yeah.
But like just dating people in general, you get with somebody who, in the beginning it's always magic and miracles.
Right.
But once you learn somebody, learn their habits, learn what they do, what they like,
Compromise.
compromise, what they will tolerate, what they won't tolerate. I think it gives you a big idea for what you want out of
Yeah.
this life.
In a
You
wife.
know.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's even more uncomfortable if you ask me,
Yeah.
because just having somebody see the real you, it always makes me feel like, is this person gonna judge me, or are they gonna really be around for the long run, or
Right.
will I have to start over again after this?
Yeah.
Either way, it's okay. But I think that meeting people in general, trying to date, it gives you that sense of what you want your life to look like years from now.
That's
You know.
beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes you can meet somebody and you just connect. Chemistry is there. The effort is just flawless. You know
hmm
what I mean? That's love. Have you ever been in love before?
I want to say yes. Yes, I've been in love before. I've been in love before. Just it's always tricky for me because I don't know if I was in love with that person, or we were both in love,
Mhm.
or I it's always tricky for me. But yeah, I've been in love before
Yeah. When you were younger
when I was
or
younger. Yeah,
recently? Yeah.
yeah, when I
Mm.
was younger. But I think once you love somebody, it doesn't go away. I
Mm.
think that you get used to whatever the outcome is after that. So I
Mm.
think I still obviously have love, for
Mhm.
everyone that I've talked to. I
Yeah.
just think that, I get used to them not being there anymore.
Mm.
The other
Wow.
part of, dating people that I don't like.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's the other piece of it. I think that once you fall in love with somebody, I think that it goes away.
Yeah.
I think once they leave, you find that confidence that everything's gonna be all right without them. You
Ooh,
know.
yeah, well, I guess, yeah, if you're comfortable without them being there, then man, because you love somebody, you're like, "No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't see my life without I can't see my life without you."
yeah. Right, right. But
Yeah,
going through heartbreak, going through being in love, and feeling like, man, this person, I don't know what I'm gonna do without them.
mhm,
That those are the things that that they're important, because in the end, you never want it to end, but
yeah.
eventually you know what you gotta do.
But,
That's
one person you will less likely to lose is if she was your best friend first.
hmm
If I and I'm learning this as well, like, I didn't if she becomes your best friend first, in my opinion, then the love you guys will, like, eventually will hopefully fall in love,
hmm
because you've gone through the playfulness and the trust building and, just being comfortable around each
hmm
other, people should never jump into a relationship over lust, because that we already know that doesn't last.
Yeah, no.
But if you're my best friend, then we can have a disagreement and or
All right,
work
yeah,
through
that's
some,
that's true.
yeah. So I think a lot of my failed relationships, I those ended quickly because we really didn't give each other time to, like, become friends. Um, that's another story. But
Yeah, that's true though. I agree 100%.
yeah.
Absolutely right.
So what I mean, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Yeah, I did want to ask you, as far as the seasons go,
Yeah.
if you don't mind telling,
Yeah.
so what's next for you?
Um well, second floor at the studio. I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but I want to transform it into an acoustic venue, a lounge for, grown folks, place where 35 and up can just get off work, hang out, listen to some good music. Right now, it's on Peer Space, we're getting booked for multiple events, but every time I'm in the space, my spirit is saying, you need to do something different with this space. And I've honestly been pacing around the house and just stressed out thinking about how I'm going to make this happen because um, it's a lot of work, and I'm, I've always been down to work and I'm used to that. It's just, I guess I'm just so in my head trying to make everything perfect. Like I said previously, it's just, I'm, yeah, I, I need this space to be known for that. Like, bad. I want it. I can feel it. So I need vendors, I already have my DJs. I just need to find the artists. And I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna, upfront charge, so much money to where I can't afford them. But I definitely want to support like our young crowd on, up and coming artists, give them a home. Um and I want to treat it like that because um I know what it's like not having um, support. So I want to be able to support people that want to be seen and don't have a lot of money to like pay for venues. You know what I mean? So if I could just figure out a way to of course keep the roof over my head and then bring people on, that would be great.
Absolutely. So what type of artists like specifically? I know you talk about a lot of independent artists and a lot of the upcoming artists, but is there any other type of specific artist that you want to come perform at your venue?
Yeah, so more anyone that plays a guitar that can just sing live, you know, any type of artist. I mean, I don't have a specific like, oh, honestly, I'll get back with you on that because that's part of the planning that I'm doing right now. I know I
Hmm.
don't want like loud rock music. I don't want that. Like I want just lounge, you
Yeah,
know,
hello,
like
a
I'll,
vibe.
yeah, I'll pull up some videos for you and send it your way so you can get an idea of what I'm trying to do. Maybe like a three-piece band, just someone
Hmm.
playing the guitar, someone just, you know, banging on the drums, and maybe the other person be playing the saxophone or the violin,
Hmm.
just relax, relax.
Yeah, maybe that can be next too. Maybe we can build a band. I used to be in a band called the Block Party,
Okay.
and pretty much everybody in the band, we built the whole band. Obviously, I'm a vocalist, so I was a vocalist there.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe we can build you a band, create you a band, just
Yeah.
that same vibe, some acoustics,
Right. And
somebody on the drums, get some
yeah,
acoustic guitars.
yeah, in the bar below me, they're gonna be opening the first week of August. I need to introduce
Oh,
you.
what?
Yes, they're doing hookah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing hookah downstairs, and they're gonna do something very similar to Tiny Desk. So
What?
yes. So
Yeah,
maybe,
now that's
that's
dope.
something we can do as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's dope.
yeah,
That is dope.
I need the space to be more community vibe, more music, and more entertainment, and more like conversations like this, where we're just talking to people from all over the world and just getting to know each other and connecting organically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want, yeah, because me talking to you guys and me doing what I love like this, it honestly helps me, and I know it helps you, and it could help somebody that's listening to us. You know what I mean? Um, so that's kind of where I'm at in this season. I just want to pour my heart into something deeper than just renting out my space. I just I want to do more.
Hmm.
And God willing, investors may come across us and love what we're doing and say, "Hey, here."
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
you
Yeah,
know.
that's exciting, man. I can see it in you. I can see, where you're going with it, and I can see the fire behind it. So,
Mhm.
hey, I support you. I support, the vision that you have and everything. Like seriously, I can see it.
Yeah, the only thing we need to do is take that concept and make it our own. Like, how could we like stand out and have people talking that we have something different? I know a lot of people are doing something very similar, but again, that's part of what I'm trying to think of. Like, how could we set ourselves apart?
Hmm. Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm. So that's I'm just kind of stuck, but I was, at the dinner table like writing, and I took a couple of shots of tequila hoping it would help me, but no. It just put me to sleep. Got nothing done.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, a lot of nights like that, man. A lot of nights like that. Writer's block, just trying to figure it out. But I mean, those nights they're gonna happen. It's a lot more less nights that you actually catch the epiphany. So
Mhm.
I think as long as you actually searching for it, it'll come.
Yeah. That's another thing, I have to tell myself too, is I can't rush the process, but as much as we want to, it's like we have to slow down sometimes, but I don't know how to
Yep.
slow down.
Yeah, you gotta trust the process. That's
I'm
right.
like I'm like 50-50. I say don't rush, and then a part of me is like, you need to rush.
All right, we gotta get these stuff done. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. I understand.
That's why I need you to be my brain. Like, help me. Help me.
Absolutely.
But let's set a meeting one day and in person and um maybe come up with like a final business plan, and you have the band, um and then we just have to think of a smaller type of event and just go from there. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll meet people that'll help us with the ideas, because
Yeah, of
people will
course.
tell you what they're looking for.
Hmm. Absolutely.
That's
All you
why
gotta do is
restaurants
just
do
wait.
surveys. Yeah, right.
Right.
That's
Right.
because they take what uh we mention or whatever, and then they use that to better their business. So maybe that's something we could do. We just kind of go around and ask people, what would you like to do in your city? What would you want more of?
Hmm. Yeah, that's dope.
We could
Ooh,
build
I
this.
like that.
Let's do that. We can go around downtown and just ask random ass people.
Hmm.
We gotta
That's
get
dope.
we gotta get mics for that though.
Yeah, yeah, we do. But I mean, those mics shouldn't be like super. That shouldn't be a problem. I see people talking into a phone and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm gonna edit this part out because I don't need anybody stealing our ideas.
Yeah, facts, big facts. But yeah, I love it, man. I think, hey, let's get busy.
Yeah, I'm ready. So just shoot me your schedule and then um, go from there. I mean, we should also ask, like our moms and our dads, would you come
Hmm.
out? What would you like to hear and go to?
Right. Yeah, my mom, she's gonna support 100%. My
Mm,
my immediate family, my mom, my sisters, my brother-in-law, they all support big time.
I
So
love that.
I know for sure they'll come out. My little sister, she's a little bit younger. She's like 28,
Hmm.
29. She's definitely on the scene. So
Hmm.
I know for a fact she'll be interested too.
Nice, nice. I want to meet everyone and hopefully get something going before the end of the year. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, get it going for sure.
Absolutely.
But if
Yeah,
you,
let's do it.
yeah,
Let's do it.
if you think of any other questions, any other topics you would like to talk about, just keep them in your back pocket for the next time we talk. Um, I don't want it to be anything we really prepare for, and we tell each other what the questions are, but
Right.
write it down. If something hits you that day and you're feeling a certain way and you want to like kind of get it off your chest type of thing, write it down.
Hmm.
And most especially as a man, when you're going through stuff, don't feel like you're dealing with it on your own. You know, I know a lot of men do that.
Yeah.
They'll bottle stuff in, but don't do that. Don't do that. That's why we cry all the time. It's like because that's how we release
To
our stress.
release.
Yeah. So being vulnerable isn't a bad thing at all. I think it's a very attractive thing when a man can say, "Hey, like I need help.
Hmm.
I'm sad. I'm going through something." Because when people act like they don't need help, then us on the outside, we're like, "Well,
Yeah,
we're
they're good.
fine."
Yeah.
But,
Right.
I'd rather know as a friend right away so, we can prevent you from making bad decisions.
Hmm.
And I wish I had that back then because I think I would be so far ahead right now. But that's why I kind of give people this advice now because I wish I had that for myself.
Hmm.
Yeah. But anyway,
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, I love you. I support you,
No
and
doubt,
I'm
no
here for
doubt,
you.
no
And
doubt. I love you too, man. We gotta connect and get some stuff done, man. We do.
yes, let's do that.
All right, all right. Well, it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
Anytime you want to talk, we can, get it in. And
Okay.
I'll talk to my team too. You met Lori
Yes.
with me, so Lori, Mac, that's my business, the Roots High Vibe. Those are
Yeah.
my business partners. So,
I still need to
whether
come
you
out.
yeah, yeah, we got some stuff cooking right now. So,
Okay.
this week I'll be in Topeka, Kansas.
Okay.
For my business partner Mac, is his business called For the Culture, and
Mm.
so it's a festival out there in Topeka, and we're doing that
Mm.
this week. So we pretty tied up, but after that we open. So I think we
Yeah.
need to get busy, man.
Love it.
Lori loves you. I know Mac will love you too. So
I know I love Lori.
yeah, Lori, that's my girl.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
we text every now and then.
Yeah, yeah, Lori, she's dope. She's dope. I love my whole squad.
Yes. I love that
Yeah.
you have that support system,
Mhm.
and it's just gonna grow from here, and it's gonna all work out the way it's supposed to, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'll let you go. Thank
All right.
you, and I
All
look
right.
forward to
You're
seeing
welcome.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, send me this.
Okay.
I want to
Yes,
see
I
it.
will. I will. And we've been talking for about 37 minutes. So
That's
it's a long
good.
video. Yeah, that's perfect for YouTube. But
Right. It
anyway,
is.
all right, thank you so much.
All right.
And
Thank
for the
you.
next one.
All right. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. I think of some stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
All
Bye.
right. Have a
See you
good
later.
one.
You too.
Bye.